It's okay?
Hello, and Jai Mataji. Hello, Jean Luc. How are you?
Hello.
We
Fine, fine. I'm very happy to speak with you.
and I'm very happy to speak with you as well. Since
I hope I hope I won't cry.
uh, there are many years since we see last time,
Mhm.
probably not sure if you've been in 1993 in Russia, but I don't think. Um,
No,
yeah,
in
probably.
Russia?
Probably you've been in Timișoara for Diwali Puja in 1992.
I- Probably, but I'm sorry, I don't remember if I was in Timisoara. I don't remember.
If you've been in Timișoara, it's not possible not to remember.
So I won't be so.
Means
Uh,
you haven't been. Anyway, uh, just for the people who watching us, I have to
mhm.
make a small presentation about Jean Luc Azorin. Uh, he's one of the first Sahaja yogi who come in Romania to help establish Sahaja Yoga, teach us a lot of stuff, been a lot of help from him and from others. We were quite close, not only with him, but with the other Sahaja yogi. Some of them we already talk here, like Marie Vuillot, like Minakshi Kuru. We have some other plan. We talk with Philippe Carton as well. And now Jean-Luc. We have planned to talk with many others if they will be available. But for the moment, um, are only those four of them, which is happened to be the very first who came. It will be some other people who will be in the first. Um, so we meet after that a little bit in France when we come in September. Uh, they come back when Shimataji come in October. But after that, not too much connection with Jean-Luc. That's why I will ask you, how are you, my friend? What are you doing now? What you can tell us about your family, Sahaja Yoga? Where are you? In what town? What city?
Okay, thank you. Now, first, I apologize my English. And my English is not very, very good. I tried my best, but it's not so good. Anyway, um, I it was my father who took me to Sahaja Yoga a long time ago. I think I had perhaps 20 years old. Okay, it's a long time ago. After my father left, I stayed in Sahaja Yoga. So I was very, very young. After I went to one ashram, very young too. The leader was Antonio at this time. And I decided to get married about 30 years old. I get married in India with a French girl. She went to Romania too. It was her name was Anne Desplat, and unfortunately we divorced, and she left Sahaja Yoga. We left together, in fact, Sahaja Yoga. I had 4 children with her, and after she was completely I don't know what happened, but she was in the mind out of Sahaja Yoga. So I was not the courage to left my children. So I follow her, and we divorced after some 2 years after leaving Sahaja Yoga. We divorced because the couple was only with Sahaja Yoga. If we are no Sahaja Yoga, you are no meaning to stay together. So we divorced. And after I have some time in the desert. What? I don't know. The desert for me spiritually, because I was divorced. I was a little lost. So I came back to Sahaja Yoga.
When happened? When this kind of stuff happens?
It happens in the 2000 years, the years 2000.
Yeah.
2000.
Okay.
So after I was lost during 8 or 9 years, I confess, and I came back to Sahaja Yoga during the COVID.
Okay.
So it means 4 or 5 years ago. But anyway, I took always to Shemataji. I'm trying to feel my Kundalini. She was there, but perhaps I was guilty to have divorce. So I don't come back to Sahaja Yoga at once. It takes 8 years to come back. During the COVID, I meditate. I begin to meditate. I began to see the talk of Shemataji and everything, and I decided to come back. So I come back for 5 years now.
And so, where are you? Where are you now?
Now I saw the collective. I go to the collective. I go to the puja, but not so much that I did when I was in ashram, when I was more younger. You know, I meet a girl. It's not my wife, but we live together. She's not Sahaja Yogi. Also, it's like, but she let me do Sahaja Yoga normally. But we don't live together, so it's complicated. I saw her only on the weekend because I'm working not in the same town. So it's difficult for me to go every weekend to Montfermeil. So, but I go to the puja. I go when we give realization. I try to go because it's a beautiful experience to give realization. So I am happy to go and to give and to speak of Sahaja Yoga. When there is a salon or something like that, I go each time. So the last was in Parc Jardin of Acclimatation in Paris. It was the fest of the colors, Holi. It was very nice. Every year there is this, and there is a lot of people who came. We have a realization. We can speak. We do perhaps 200 or 300 realizations this time. It was 2 weeks ago. When I met Philippe for the first time, I met Philippe at this occasion. When he spoke, he saw me. It was just in 1 week or 2 weeks ago. It was the first time I saw him for a long time. And we kissed together. It was very, 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 very nice because I remember we were the first yogi who have memories together. So wow. And so now I'm director of a school for little children to 3 to 6 years old. I'm the director for 10 years ago. 10 years for the moment, and I'm retired in 1 year.
Yeah.
So I stop in 1 year, and I will be retirement. I will be more tired for Sahaja Yoga because I won't work. Okay. Well, so I don't know if I speak too much, but voilà. Yes. Tell me.
First of all, welcome to the club of retirement. But will be another year. For me, I already have 5 years since I retired, and I 1 year early. Although you will see, it's a very good part of our life, the retirement, especially if you are doing Sahaja Yoga. If you are doing Sahaja Yoga, it's one of the best time because you have time for everything. You can see the difference in growing. when you are retired, and dedicate more time and more energy, I mean go deeper in Sahaja Yoga. I have to admit that when I was working, I didn't do Sahaja Yoga very thoroughly. That's a problem. And another observation, I want to tell you that, excuse me, that what you tell me now take a lot of courage and take a lot of determination to talk about this kind of stuff, going out of Sahaja Yoga, coming back, look, means a lot for all of us, because in the end, all of us have our ups and downs, but coming back and knowing that here is the truth is the most important things. And thank you very much for your memories. Now, I want to take you back a little bit, just before you receive your realization, and tell me, first of all, when you received the realization, but tell me, please, or tell us, if you feel some attraction, what trigger you to Sahaja Yoga? What's happened in your life, in your childhood or whatever, when you were young?
Yeah. So I have one memories. When I was young, I was about, I think, 10 years old. I went alone on the church alone. My parents were not there. I went alone to the church. I wanted to have the I don't remember what the name was. The priest give you.
Yes, yes.
So I wanted. It was I don't know what I wanted to see. Perhaps I don't know. I go alone in the church for the first time, and after I, I was searching, but intellectually with philosopher, and my father was a seeker too. The first time he did a mistake because he bring us, me and my mother, to empty, a false guru. But it was the first experience spiritual directly, and my father, I think, become a little full because he stay one. We go 2 weeks in the mountain with the guru and tea, etc. They do some. They try to make you fly empty. And she stayed 1 week more, and I think it was with my mother and I, we live. I was 80 years old, 18 years old, and we live, and he stayed 1 week more. I think it was they give some product in the food, I think, and he become a little foolish. And happily for me and my mother, we live before. We don't have this kind of food. And after he bring me anyway. He live in tea and bring me as my first program in Sahaja Yoga. It was near Paris. I don't remember who did the program. Perhaps Antonio. I don't remember. Perhaps. And I received my realization. At the beginning, I didn't understand. I feel the cool breeze, but I didn't understand what happened exactly. Yeah. So I begin to meditate, and I was living alone at this time. I was 20 years old, and I do one hotel in my room to meditate. I remember I was a little fanatic. I bring a big photo of Sri Mataji with Shiva Puja with the mark, orange hair. And I had a friend at this time. I was 20 years old, and she used to come in to live some time in my apartment, in my room, and she has a key. And when I left this big hotel in my room, my room was very small, and and she came. I was not here, and she came, and after I came after her, and I saw her in the sofa completely like this. And she was shocked. And after I decided to leave her and to leave my girlfriend, and I went to one ashram in Montfermeil. And I remember Antonio. She said, you decide. You decide to go to ashram. So yes, I go to ashram. And there was
just a
it
question.
was another ashram very nice. I don't remember. I know, but you see him in Montfermeil too. It was Ganapati. It was a black young boy. Do you remember?
Now
it was very
now if you
it
told
was very
me,
nice.
yeah.
It was in the beginning of this time for me in Sahaja. I remember we go by each hiker to Paris, to Rome, to go to South Friday with him. It was a wonderful experience. It was, and we were very near together. And he told me, go to ashram. And finally, I went to ashram in Montfermeil too. And after I stayed perhaps until my first boy. My first boy was in ashram too. I leave the ashram when I have the three. I have two boys and two girls. I have 4 children.
You have 4 children.
You have 4 children. Yeah.
Okay.
And we stay in ashram with the 2 boys. Remember? And after, when we have the first girl, the 3, we leave the ashram. We have one house, but it was not so far from Montfermeil. No, we went every weekend. We went to Montfermeil, all the family.
We have to tell to our viewers that because maybe not everybody knows about Montfermeil. So Montfermeil, Jean Luc talk about is the ashram 17, so 17 k's from Paris downtown. So it's a little bit outside Paris. With the traffic, you can easily go for 1 hour, maybe more. And in Montfermeil, on the street of the big ashram, it's another one. So he's talking about the small ashram.
The 2 ashram.
Yes, and the big ashram. We have memories because we've been there, and we stay in Jean-Luc room during our séjour in Paris. So what are you told me now? When happens when you get realization? 98, 80 something?
I think it was perhaps realization. It was 84, something like that. 85.
84?
84, 85. Because I remember when my father was mistaken to go to MT. It was in 1981. It was the years of my baccalaureate. You know, I was 18 at this time. And I think we stayed perhaps 2 or 3 years in MT. We try to meditate in.
Sorry. What is that?
We stayed. He bring us, me and my mother, in the year of 1981 to MT, and we stay perhaps 3 years in MT. We meditate in the house. I remember each time I meditate MT, I was sleeping.
Just a second, because I don't get it. I want to be very clear. Are you talking about MT?
Yes.
Meditation.
My father bring us in the beginning at the MT. He was a seeker, you know. He meet MT. He said to us, to me and my mother, go to MT. We meditate together, the three, me, my mother, and him, in the house of MT. So MT gave us some mantra, and we repeat in the head, and we try to fly a little, you know, like this. But first go. I don't want to speak so much of first go.
No.
But anyway,
No,
we stay
not.
3 or 4 years. So after he meet Sahaja Yoga. Donc he bring me, not my mother, but because they were divorced with my mother. So he bring me to Sahaja Yoga. It must be in 1985 or 84. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So I stay perhaps 2 or 3 years in my apartment to do meditation, something like that. Perhaps in 1989, I went to ashram, I think.
In Montfermeil too.
Yes, in Montfermeil too.
Yeah. That
And
ashram,
you know, Montfermeil one.
that ashram was a rented house.
Yes, the Montfermeil one was by the collectivity. No, I buy. It was an SCE.
Yes.
And I booked. I have no good salary, but I booked 2 parts of the ashram.
Okay.
You know, I give some money for 2 parts, and after I was not. I was just. I was at the time of I left Sahaja Yoga. I received an email of Sahaja Yoga. They said that they asked me if they want to give the part, because they wanted to give to Shemataji ready, you know. And I was not. I was leaving Sahaja Yoga, but I gave the authorization and I gave this part. Actually, it's 5 parts, something like that. I don't remember. I gave this part for Shemataji to that it will be our ashram.
So basically,
basically
you contributed to with a lot of money for buying the big ashram in Montfermeil, which now is no one lives there, but still the place where you go to do puja and you meet weekly and have other activities.
Israelis the house of Shemataji is we give the ashram. At the beginning we pay for. I think we were perhaps 40 Sahajogis to give money to buy this ashram, and after the 40 gave the part to Shemataji.
Yeah. Okay. Now let's come to Romania. So as it's happened in 1989, we get rid of the communism. In 1990, the first programs for spreading Sahaja Yoga, and after that you come. Anca was also there. You stay with other Sahaja Yogi in Anca's apartment, and from there everything is history. What you remember about coming for the first time in Romania? And first of all, why you decided to come in Romania? What make you come?
About Shemataji said that we have to go to the other country, and the Italian should go to Bulgaria, and French. I think Antonio spoke with Shemataji, and French have to go to Romania. So Antonio tried to have a team to go to Romania. And I was working in Vagonly at this time, so I have time to go because I can choose my trip. If I don't work, I don't work. So he asked me if I want to come, and I say yes because voilà. And I think the first time we were about 4 or 5 in the car of Antonio, and we go. And I remember all this trip. It was incredible. It was very nice because not to sleep. We are listen Gypsy King all the time. During I don't know remember how many times it was Gypsy King in the car, and each time we change driver, and we go to until the border. And in the
Hold
border,
on a second. Hold on a second,
yeah.
because you said that you come with the car with Antonio.
Yeah.
Okay.
First
Now,
time I think it was a car of Antonio.
hold on a second. Because Antonio come in the beginning of 1990 in May for a program of realization. After that, he came in August or July. So which one of these events you come with him? In May? Or in
The two.
both of them?
Yeah.
So you've been there on the 25th of May when Antonio gave realization
Yeah.
to us, including me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that. So
You
we
see, it was the first trip to Romania.
that's fantastic. That's a big news and a big information, because so far I wasn't able to find who were the other people who come with Antonio in the first trip, which was May
I
25th.
remember of me, but I don't remember of the other. But I was.
Who don't remember anybody else from the first trip
No,
in May?
no. I don't
How long?
remember who is driving with us. I don't remember. I think it was I think, but perhaps I'm not sure. But I think it was Thierry Lin, but I'm not sure.
Who's that?
Thierry Lin.
Ah, Thierry.
Thierry. Perhaps I don't know.
Okay. Because I remember two Vietnamese young
The Vietnamese, it was after at the
after
second trip, I think.
no, maybe third.
With the Romanian, we went with the Mercedes.
I remember the Mercedes, but the Mercedes come later as well. Can you tell us, please, how long you stay in the first trip?
Oh, no, I don't remember, perhaps 1 or 2 weeks. But I want to finish the beginning of the trip because
yes, please.
we arrived at the border, and it was a long queue because it was just after after Ceausescu, just
Revolution.
after.
Yes, yes.
The revolution. So it was a big queue to enter and to go out to Romania. And we were a little, no, the Sahaja are always a little hurry, and we don't want to stay to wait. And we go, there's a queue, and we go just near the queue until the border, the beginning. And there was the army with gun at this time. And but we see where Sahaja yogis, mother is with us, so we go. And we arrive, and we speak with that we say we have to go. We show the badge of Shomataji. We say we have to go to Bucharest, and they let us go. And all the people on the queue say, "Oh, what happened? Because we don't do the queue. We don't do the queue. So we go to Bucharest, and I don't see if you remember, but the first leader of Romania, it was a man. And I remember because we are very right side Parisian, and it was a little left side, and he was a little afraid because he was in the time of Ceausescu little. Ceausescu was not there, but in the aid, Ceausescu was here. He was afraid of all, I remember. It was very funny. And me and Antonio, we push him to do program, to do poster, to do everything. And I don't remember. I don't remember if he was the husband of Anka. I'm not sure.
Exactly. So the leader the leader was Anca, but Anca's husband, Adrian,
Yeah. Yeah.
was the one who you deal with, because probably he come with you and help you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anca make
But at the
the
beginning,
arrangement.
yeah. Mm. It
Anca
was,
make the
I think,
arrangement for the
Antonio.
hall.
Mhm.
Yep.
But well, we talked with him, and after, I think Antonio decided with Shamataji perhaps to change and to say it's Anka the leader now.
According to our recollection, Anca was leader since 1988, when she's been to Switzerland before the communist fall. So we know that story. So she was the leader. Definitely she was the leader, but probably for that event, you deal a little bit more with Adrian.
Okay.
You stay in Anca's apartment when you come for the first program?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I see.
And what else you remember from that program?
I'm sorry, because I remember more when Shimataji was here. I
Okay.
don't remember
Until Shimataji will be another 9 months, because Shimataji coming only in October. We are in May now.
Yeah, I know. But
After that,
I'm sorry, in May. I
no,
just
no
remember
problem.
the apartment. I always remember Adrian. I remember that we change the money in the street. Remember, we need money for the program. We change here in the street because we have French money. I remember that we visit the Bucharest and we saw the impact of the balls of the gun on the wall. It was a very impressionant.
Yeah.
But after I remember it was Antonio who did the program, the first program. But after I don't remember so much.
Okay. You come after that again for the second time.
Yeah.
With,
Yeah.
do you remember who was the people the second time with
I
you?
think it was with the two brothers Vietnamian, I think.
Two Vietnamese.
And,
Do you remember the names?
it was Richard. One is Richard, the other I don't remember.
Okay.
And I have I remember two anecdotes at this time when
Yes.
Shimataji was there.
Shimataji come in October.
But with the Vietnamese, it was with Shimataji.
Sorry. Okay, yes.
And I remember I was driving the Mercedes for Shimataji. I was driving because Antonio was to stay behind with Shimataji. So I was the driver.
Yes.
And Shimataji should arrive at the airport. And I was waiting downstairs with the Mercedes. And normally the yogis showed me the top départ to arrive at the arrival for Shimataji.
Yes.
I remember there was a lot of yogis with flowers and everything. And I want to say before that what I remember for the yogis, it was of Romania. It was the love and the humility they have. And incredible. I don't know. I'm not crying, but I remember it was very, very
touching emotion.
Yeah. Yes, they give a lot of love. But I prefer to speak too much. The anecdote is more funny. So I was waiting for the top départ of the yogis, and it was at this moment. Okay, Shamataji is coming. Shamataji is coming. So I put on the accelerator. I go on the right to go up on the arrival. and I see two soldiers with gun was there. And I don't stop. I go on, and I arrive at the rival, and I saw all the yogi were looking. They say, "What happened? What happened? What happened?" And after, all the wheel of the Mercedes was kaput because I was driving on the grille to have, with a clue.
Yes,
Do you understand?
I remember, but not only I know, but I remember.
Yeah, we should change of Mercedes at this time because incredible. And happily, there is a lot of flowers, so Shimataji takes time to take each flowers of the yogis. Now we have time to change the car, and we change the car at this moment. And Antonio, what to say? He said to me, don't feel guilty. Perhaps the Mercedes we have of the brother have no good vibration. we should change of Mercedes. So I was not guilty. It was incredible because if we have no more cars, Shimataji cannot leave for the airport. It was a little it was incredible.
I remember
so
that.
It was the anecdote.
I remember that.
And after. Do you remember?
I remember I wasn't there to see, but I remember talking you about that and Anka and Antonio. And I remember the fact that probably the Mercedes belonged to the Vietnamese brothers.
The first Mercedes, but after she was kaput. After there was a Mercedes of a Romanian yogi.
Ah, okay, the first Mercedes.
Yeah. We don't use after the Mercedes of the brothers. We use the Mercedes of Romanian yogi to travel mother all in Bucharest.
So the first, I remember the Mercedes was damaged. I mean the wheels.
Yeah.
Was damaged because of the spikes. But again, for the people who listen to us and watch us, we have to tell them that these memories are from October when Shimataji come.
Yes, it's true.
Because
it was the first time Shimataji came.
Yes, first time when Shimataji came in Romania. Now, I want to bring you back to July, because that was the second time when you came in July. That make you 3 times in Romania.
Yeah, normally, but I remember the first time, I remember with Shimataji, but in between,
yes,
I have no memories.
No, you remember in between as well. I will make you to remember, because in July we've been to Kirli Baba.
Yeah, okay. To do the Havan.
And we have the first Havan. But before that, I will ask you if you have some memories from Anka's house, from Anka, when we meet there, because we spend a lot of time with you there, and those are very precious memories for us, because we talk a lot, we do meditation, we do a lot of stuff together.
Yes, I know, but I remember I remember not so much of this time. I don't know why, but I remember that Anka was I have some photo.
This is a picture with people, but you are not.
I remember Andrei.
Yes, Andrei is here.
Andrei, he came to France after.
Yeah, after
I remember Dana too.
Yes.
Yes, this one. Yes. I remember very. This one too. Yeah. I remember.
Răzvan. You remember Natalia?
Yeah, not so much.
Natalia.
Yeah.
We've been to her place. I will show you pictures straight away. That Anka.
Yeah. Yes, Anka. Okay, I remember.
And that's Adrian.
Yes, Adrian.
I
Yes,
don't
I
know.
remember Adrian.
Yeah, I don't know who this guy was.
I don't know. I don't know.
This guy, do you remember him?
No.
There's Daniel. Daniel.
A very nice photo, huh?
That's me.
It's you.
Yes.
I don't remember with the barb. I don't recognize you with the barb and okay. Very nice, huh?
Okay.
I don't remember you like this.
Okay.
But
Okay. Now,
I'm sorry, Dan. I'm
now,
sorry, Dan.
hold,
I,
hold
uh,
on a second.
I want to ask you something. Yes, with my chemise, I bought this chemise in Italy when I was back only. That's very nice. Ah, yes. It's you too, no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't
But
put the finger on
I
the screen.
remember I remember of one man. I think it was Dan too. He was more elder at this time. He has no more hair. There was no one yogi like this.
Yes. That guy, it's Adrian Daniel, and his name it's also Daniel, but Daniel it's his family name, so he's Adrian. You meet him
C'est
probably
pas
because
sorry, c'est pas Dan Costian.
no, Dan Costian is much older, was
Yes, but
much
he was
older.
in Romania at this time.
Oh, no. At this time, he didn't. He come a little bit later in Sahaja Yoga, not much later, but in
It,
October,
it,
in October he
he
was
was
there,
in
but in July
he
he
was in
was.
Montfermeil too.
Pardon?
He was in Montfermeil too.
No, I will
He
show
came to
you.
France,
I will
no?
show you. I will show you the people who were in Montfermeil
Okay.
straight away. If I have some pictures here, yes, I will find them. I will find the pictures from Montfermeil, but in the meantime, do you remember the atmosphere in Anka's house? Were we talking?
Uh, I remember that Anka spoke French. It was very nice, and
And few of
she
us, speak French by that time.
yes. André too speak French. You
Yeah,
speak French. You spoke French.
I
Yes, it
spoke
was
a
very
little
nice for
bit.
us.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I remember she had a lot of humor. We have a lot of humor.
Yes.
We laugh a lot to get all together. Anyway,
Yes.
it was very nice. And what I said at the beginning, I remember you laugh, but you all Romanian, all Sahaja Romanian are very deep, very deep. And Philip asked you, you ask him how many yogis are we in France? And he said about 400, something like that. But he doesn't ask you how many are you in Romania now.
Yes, I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
A lot, a lot.
In Romania now,
Yeah.
first of all, you know I don't live in Romania,
Yeah. Oh, yes, it's true. But you
but
can.
I still have contact with Romanian Sahaja yogis. We are not so many in Romania. We are not so many
No?
in New Zealand, where I live for nearly 25 years. So, Jean-Luc, I live in New Zealand for 25 years. I left
Oh,
Romania.
yes.
I left Romania in
Okay,
2000,
okay.
in 2001, and
D'accord.
again, I keep some links, correspondence. I keep some contacts in Romania, but not so many, not as many as on Costian time, because the peak of Sahaja Yoga was
Uh-huh.
probably mid 90s when all the centers in Romania flourished. So we have this a little bit of downtown. So this is a picture here with us in the ashram, in the in Montfermeil, when we come.
Ah, ils m'ont fermé. There is Devendra. Do you remember of Devendra on the left?
Yes, yes, I remember.
Yeah, it was in Montfermeil too.
Montfermeil too. So after that, do you remember our trip to Curly Baba? We've been together by train.
I saw the photo. I saw the photography you show to Philippe, but yes, I did not recognize me at the end. Là.
Here.
André, okay.
You are here.
Yes, I see. And Philippe
That's
there.
Philippe.
And Marie-Pierre, Marie-Pierre is at the end, no?
Yes,
Yeah,
this is Marie-Pierre.
Dana.
Minakshi.
Dana.
Yes. Andrei.
Yeah.
Natalia. So she was the host. We stay with her. This is the host of that event.
Oui, okay. I remember.
Yes.
But I remember now because I see the face, but I don't remember what happened, what we do exactly. I'm sorry.
Because we've been there for that's the picture. All of us.
I saw the photo.
You?
I saw the photo too.
Ah, you saw it.
I saw it. I saw it in Philippe.
Yes.
But I'm sorry. It's a little egoist because I remember more. Yes, I was very young. Yes. It's very nice. Very nice photo. Huh?
Yes.
You could send me by WhatsApp to keep. I can keep.
I will. You want what? All the pictures from there? You want them?
Yes, it's very nice.
I can send you.
In the Anka Minakshi. Yeah.
That was the Havana.
I remember.
Okay. After that, we have the public program in August.
Yeah.
With Antonio as well. The big hall. Do you remember that one?
No. I'm sorry. But when we came with Antonio in May, we didn't do a program.
Yes, that's why I try to ask you. So Antonio come twice. I mean, no, 3 times.
3. Yeah.
Antonio come 3 times. So my question to you, have you been with Antonio every time in May, August, and October?
In August, it was with the Havan?
Yes.
So I was there because I saw the photography. So I was there in August. I was there at the beginning with Antonio, and I was there with Shamataji at the end.
Okay, that means you've been 3 times in Romania in 1990.
Yeah.
In May, in July, August, August, and October.
Yeah.
But have you been with us in Bulgaria?
Alors, perhaps not. I remember Bulgaria, but it was with Antonio. We go to see Guido in Bulgaria, near Sofia. And I remember, I don't know if you were there. We went to a restaurant, and it was incredible. They give us a lot of sanglier, gibier, a lot of it was incredible because you have not so much to eat in Bulgaria, and here it was big. And I remember it was Antonio's, Guido, and we went to a restaurant. After we went to Sofia, I think. You went to Sofia?
Yes, not only myself, but it's one of the best memories for Sahaja Yogi, because was the first time when we saw Sri Mataji. So we have to come to Bulgaria for the public program in Sofia to see Sri Mataji. We came from Romania special for that. So we came many people, 2 buses and other cars. We come and we have this program. I mean, we saw Sri Mataji for the first time. It's a very
Uh,
dear memory of us.
I went there because I didn't go only for the restaurant. The restaurant was an anecdote with Guido, but normally I think we went to Sofia with Antonio. I think I don't remember. I don't remember this time, but I remember the restaurant because I'm a little attached to the food. I think that's why I remember.
Really? Really?
Yes. Enfin. No, it's a long time ago. Huh? Perhaps I don't remember everything.
This is a picture from
Nice.
from the second
Nice one.
from the second day, where Sri Mataji have a press conference, but she transformed this press conference in a session of realization and working on people, journalists or others. This is Guido. This is
As
Antonio.
we do. Okay.
This is Andrei. And this is Adrian Daniel.
I remember too.
Yeah.
But what I remember is that all was very easy to do in Romania. We can do this. All was very spontaneous.
Yes.
We feel a lot of freedom to do what we want. People are very receptive, no problem of ego. It was very cool. Very cool. I remember that in Romania, it was all easy.
That's true. We feel that we have that feeling anyway, but we don't have anything to compare with. You have something to compare with because you've been obviously in France, you've been to other countries, so that's why when you came to Romania, you realized the difference. For us, was normal.
Yes, but it was what I said. And a lot of Romanian came in France. Andrei, Gabi.
Yeah.
You remember Gabi?
Yeah.
No, we did near Malband, a group of singers with Gabi.
Okay. That in 1991.
Yes, it was when he came. He get married with a French girl.
Okay.
Gabi, he came here, and we do a group of the Malband, and we travel all the friends in the France. We travel and we give a program with music and realization. It was very nice. I was singing. I like very much to sing. And it was with my ex-wife too. She was singing and she was playing harmonium.
Oh, okay.
But yes, when we go in October to see for the program of Sri Mataji, she came in Romania with another girl, Martine. I don't know if you remember. Anne and Martine, they came. They took a car and they came after because they want to see what happened in Romania. We didn't know they come. It was a surprise. And they come with the brother of Martin, a big guy, very tall, all the way with costume. I don't remember the name, but they came in Romania for Sri Mataji at this time.
Okay, so what you remember from Sri Mataji's program in October?
I remember not so much. Again, I'm a little selfish because I remember what it touched to me with Sri Mataji. I have two anecdotes with Sri Mataji too. If you want, I can tell you. The first, it was, she bought a lot of gifts for the yogis and a lot of shirts and were to put all together in front of Shemataji in the room of the hotel where she was. And she told me, okay, take one. And I took one shirt and she said, go, put it. I put the shirt and she said, oh la la la. It's love. It was very, very nice for you in me. And she said, no, it's love, this one. It was incredible for me because she said, well, she said, no, because the shirt was perfect for me. And she said, it's love. That is one of the member. Another member, Shemataji used to, she go in a big building in Bucharest with 2 or 3 or 4 neighbors. And a lot of, she can buy a lot of things. Do you remember?
Yes. Yeah.
A big shop in Romania, near the Palais of Ceausescu, the Palace of Ceausescu. A big building. And she used to buy for all the yogis on the world to buy. And we follow Shemataji. She was, when she buy, she said she buy for 100 of things, not one, but 100 of that, 100 of that. And we are being there to take all everything. And all the yogis who follow her. And at one moment, there was a lift to go upstairs on the different level, and I had the what to say, the bourse of Shemataji,
the purse
with the money, the bourse with the money, and the lift. She went in the lift with. You remember the woman who followed her? It was Alba. No, it was a black girl. No, she was follow always Shemataji in the puja and everything. You remember?
Yeah, of course we remember.
I don't remember the name.
Yeah,
and she
Al-Ganesh.
Al-Ganesh, and she followed. They entered in the lift to go upstairs, and Al-Ganesh said to me, give me the bourse, because perhaps she has no confidence that I keep the bourse, and they left upstairs without the bourse. And Shemataji, I remember, said, no problem. Said, he can keep. And the lift closed, and after we go back upstairs, with the stairs upstairs. But, for me, it was very nice because it was a proof of confidence she has. Voilà. It was nice.
Okay.
Right.
Very good anecdote. I love it. But I have to ask you again.
Yeah.
Are you sure this happened in 1990? Because Srimataji have been to that shopping, and I have some pictures a little bit later. From 1990, in October, when she come for the program for the 16 and 17 of October, I'm not sure she's been there, but I suspect you remember something from a little bit later, because she's been to that shop, and I've been there as well. If she do shopping in 1990, it's possible, but I don't know. That's why I'm asking you if you are sure that the shopping happened in the one you're talking now in 1990. In a way, doesn't really matter, but I believe the story you tell, it's a little bit late.
Perhaps. How many times she went to? How many times she went to Romania?
7.
7 times.
Yes, she's been in 1991. No, in 1990, she's been once. in October. Yes?
Yeah.
After that, in 1991, she didn't come at all. But she came twice in 1992. So perhaps you remember
I took, I,
1992 because she came in 1992 in July for the public program and in October again for the puja. And after that, she came every year until
uh-huh.
1996, 93, 94, and 96.
No, no. I took I went to Romania 3 times, I took, and I came with Antonio first time, after for the Havan, and after for the first time of Sri Mataji.
Yes, yes.
Yes. I
And
didn't want to miss. I didn't want to miss the first time of Sri Mataji in Romania. Sure. So I was there. But
yes,
after, perhaps I was not there.
I
I don't remember.
suspect you came again in 1992. That's my my.
You have photography of that or no?
I have a photograph. A photograph. If you give me a little bit, I have a photograph from 1992. But I don't know where it is. It's not easy to find them when you know how it is. When you want it, you don't find them.
Okay.
So I have some photographs with Sri Mataji um, going out from that store. But I wasn't ready for that one.
She went only one time in the store?
No, probably she's been twice. But again, the reason I do that question for you, and sorry to be so
No,
pushy.
no, it's okay, no problem.
You know, I'm so pushing because when Shimataji came for the first time in Romania in October 1990, we don't know too much about her whereabouts. She stayed, first of all, you talk something about the hotel. She didn't stay to the hotel. She
No,
stayed
no.
in Anka's house, not the apartment, in a villa. Her,
Oui, I remember this one. I think it was a villa, yes, because
yes,
there was a garden.
yes. So we don't know what Shimataji has done in October because we weren't involved in the program of Shimataji. Anka and Adrian and Antonio probably stay with Shimataji all the time, but we don't have access to Shimataji. Only once we've been to Anka's house, villa, and we meet Shimataji briefly. But apart from that, we don't know if she's been to the shopping, if she's been in town. We meet Shimataji only once in the house of Shimataji, briefly, for probably half an hour. And after that, only the public program on the 16th, the press conference on the 17th morning, and the public program in the 17th. And after that, Shimataji left.
And this time it was the first time she went?
Yes,
You spoke for the first time?
she's been only once in Romania in 1990, in October 16 and 17. That's all. Nothing in 1991. She didn't come in 1991. And in 1992, she came for a program and shopping, and I have pictures in 1992.
Okay.
And in 1992 also she came for puja, for Diwali.
Timisoara.
Timișoara, yes.
I don't remember, but I was sure I was sure I came when she was the first time.
Yes,
I think.
yeah, no. I'm sure you've been there because that was a full year, and a lot of Sahaja yogi, French Sahaja yogi come and goes. You know, one car
Uh-huh.
come and another one go, and sometime
Uh,
lapse each other. So, what else you remember, Jean-Luc?
bah, je- I think I told you all what I remember
You told me
about that.
you told
I'm
me
sorry.
everything. So,
Sorry.
how are the things now in France or in Paris? Um,
But you know, there is no more one leader. There is comment to say, a group of 4 or 5 people who are leader.
a
There
council,
are no more one leader.
a council.
And yeah, a council, yes.
Yes.
And there's a lot of young people. I don't know. I don't know because I was not there for 8 years. Donc a lot of young people. It's nice. But we are not so much that we should be. What we say. But perhaps more deep. They are more deep than we were, perhaps.
But in numbers, there are about the same or a bit less.
I think they're not. Yes. At this time, I was there with Antonio. We will be perhaps 200 in the France. Now we are at 400. But voilà. Sorry. And I know, of course, Antonio left Sahaja Yoga. You remember?
Yes,
But you
I remember that, and
you cannot push. You cannot have a contact with him. You cannot have.
not at all.
Because he can give you a lot of more information
I
for
know,
anecdote of everything.
I know, but I know as well that he's a bit aloof. First of all, I left Romania in 2001. Secondly, he left Sahaja Yoga probably in 2000 something, after 2000.
Yeah,
But the
long time
worst,
ago.
okay, something else. We never been very close. I'm not sure if I talk with him more than several times in Romania, because he always stay with Anca, not with in the apartment. I never meet
Yeah,
with you because you stay in the apartment there, but he always stay in a villa or in some other place. He never stay in the apartment with you, and I was always there with you, if you remember.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, but the worst of the worst is the fact that if I know well from other people is that he not only left Sahaja Yoga, but he talk against. That my
Ah,
as far as I know. So I can be wrong, but
I don't know. I don't know. I've no news. I don't know. I don't know anything about what he did. I know only when he left Sajoga, he bought one house in the same street than Montfermeil.
okay.
It was perhaps 400 or 400 meters of Montfermeil.
Okay.
Incredible. After, I have no news. I have no news. I spoke with Sridhara. You remember Sridhara?
I remember Sridhara. Yes.
I spoke with him because when I came back to Sajoga, we remember of all of memories. And I asked him if I have news of Antonio. He told me no. He saw him one time in conference because he did the same job a little together. And he saw him in front of him but he didn't speak with him. So it's a past now. It's past.
I know, I know.
Yeah.
We don't know.
But sure, he should have more memories than we can have. But it's like this.
Uh,
But if he spoke against Mataji, is no need to ask him anything.
would be like I said, I don't necessarily reject the idea to talk with him, but will be difficult because, like I said, he left, and no one knows about him. If you want to
Yeah,
know,
you have no contact, no.
but not only me, but other people, if I ask about him, no one knows too much about him.
Yeah.
Finally, I find the picture.
I think he is on Facebook. Huh? Ah,
Really?
it's Dan Costian in Mataji.
Yes, this is Dan Costian,
Dan Costian.
and this is the building opposite to the big palace. So that was
Yeah.
the big shop you're talking about. It's not,
Ah, okay.
but this happens. This picture is from 1994.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. And do you remember?
Perhaps
Do you remember this
yeah,
guy?
I was not there. Which guy?
This one.
Ah, see, I was there.
That's me.
I think I was not there, but I was there. Okay.
That's
Okay.
me. This is me.
It's you. Ah,
Yes.
I thought it was me. You remember,
No, no, no,
you
no,
look
no.
like me now.
No, that's me.
Ah, yes. You have no barb.
No, I give up. I give up by the end of
But
1990.
I remember you more without the barb. Huh?
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I remember you.
Okay.
Very nice to remember.
Oh,
I hope it will help you for the history of Sahaja Yoga in Romania. What I speak, what I spoke.
yes.
Even if my English is not so good, huh? I'm sorry.
None of us speak very well English. I mean, some of us speak very well English. Not none of us, but me either. So it's a shame that we
But in New Zealand they speak English, or that.
obviously speak English. But I was coming. I was 46 when I came in New Zealand, Jean Luc. So I was
Yeah.
quite old. So my English is not very good. I spent
Oh,
here
it's okay.
nearly 25 years, but I never learned English back home. I knew French,
Uh-huh.
and speaking with you, my French become a little bit better, but after that, I don't speak French at all. So I forget even what I knew by that time. And after that, when I come to New Zealand, I have to learn English, which obviously I have to do it, but I cannot say I speak very well English. Probably enough, enough to understand each other. So
Yeah.
yeah, Jean-Luc,
Yes.
I thank you very much for all these
It's okay.
stories and all these memories you share with us. And I wish you all the best. And I hope we will meet again for other discussion. If you
Yeah.
remember something, I'm always keen to.
If I will send you a message by WhatsApp if I remember something.
Yes, please
Uh,
send me and pictures. I will send you also pictures
yeah,
from
it's
Curly
right.
Baba,
Yeah.
and
Uh, uh,
we definitely keep in touch. Was a big pleasure. We talked a
for me
little bit
too.
last week, but we never see each other for more than 30 years. So it was a big
Yeah.
pleasure for me, and I thank you again. On that note,
Me
I
too.
have to say goodbye to our viewers, say goodbye to you. Thank you very much for
Thank you.
watching us. I hope our English was good enough for you to understand us.
And you can cut some when I don't speak too much you can cut.
No. I didn't cut anything. So that is live. Okay. So goodbye, Jean-Luc. Goodbye, everybody. And Jai
Okay.
Shri Mataji.
Jai Shri Mataji, Jai.